Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Tarot Collective for today. It's Friday, August 21st, 2026. I just heard Thursday. No, it's not. No, it's not. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't fit, leave it on my table for someone else. You do not need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Deck of the Undead by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can also find it in her Etsy shop. She just sent me an email today. Another deck release. Sacred Isles, I think. It's like inspired by Britain. And it's an oracle and a tarot. You can buy them as a set. You can buy them separate. This woman is driving me crazy. It's beautiful decks. Beautiful decks. Sorry, I just need a little water. I went out to dinner with my dad. Treated him to well, he had a Philly cheesesteak. I had a burger. And came home, walked 2 miles, boxed for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Now I'm tired. I took a shower because I was sweaty and nasty. We got 2 on the table. 1 major, no reverse. Someone's calling judgment for something that was done to them. Three on the table, 1 major, 1 card in reverse. Five cards on the table, 3 majors, 1 card in reverse. If you follow, if you subscribe, you guys know how I feel. Like I've called for judgment in situations before. Usually only situations that I consider extremely heinous, if that makes sense. And when I call for judgment, I just ask that God judge a situation, judge a person or persons involved in the situation, even me, and dole out the karma that he deems necessary. Okay? That is not for me to judge. That is not for me to dole out the karma. Once I call for judgment, it's out of my hands as far as I'm concerned. That's how I deal with that. I don't know if this is someone calling for judgment or if this is the divine calling for judgment. And I only say that because of the cards that fell out thereafter. Because it's kind of giving me like something happened to someone and God saw the whole thing. And this is going to sound a little dramatic, but the angel screamed when something happened to someone. God called for judgment. God ruled on judgment, karma, and is bringing to this person all the things that they would need to heal. Clarity by the card that's in the reverse. Balance. And I just heard the strength of 1,000 men. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. Six on the table. and somebody begins anew. Like it may seem like somebody's going back to the beginning and restarting, as we often feel when we end a cycle and begin anew. But if somebody has faith and hope, somebody's going to beat the odds. Like somebody's going to be just fine. Like somebody's going to weather the storm and come out on the other side just fine. Last shuffle. It's supposed to storm here tonight, by the way. Still waiting. It's supposed to start at 5. We got 7 on the table. Now we have 4 majors, 1 in reverse. We have 2 cards right next to each other. Hattie Thorn. These are tarot cards, right? The deck of the undead is tarot. However, Hattie Thorn wrote Oracle on there to go along with it, which I truly appreciate and value beyond belief. These 2 cards next to each other, one's a minor arcana, one's a major arcana, and both of them have the word hope on there. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. If it moves, ride it. If it burns, better. Top of the deck is 2 of Swords. Which way? You choose. Oh, sorry, I'm burping up my fries and my onion rings. I ordered too much food. I brought onion rings and fries home with me. Probably going to eat them on Sunday. We got 3 of Swords. Unless I get the munchies in the middle of the night, which lately that has not been happening. We've got Judgment. We've got Ace of Cups in reverse. We've got the Temperance. We've got Strength. We've got Page of Cups. It's kind of raining out there. If it starts to come down, I'm probably going to have to leave to go close my windows, just so you guys know. We got the Star. And bottom of the deck, we've got 2 of Wands. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. God is called for judgment in a situation. God saw everything. I don't know if somebody was being bullied or tormented by a group of people, but you see this figure and you see the zombies in the background. 3 swords in her back. I just heard terrorized. This Ace of Cups in reverse is, to me, it's clarity. Like whomever that it is that suffered this injustice, they got clarity. They're getting clarity on a situation. It's one of the best gifts the divine could ever give you is fucking clarity. Because there ain't no human out there that's going to give you clarity because they don't know how to take accountability. God's going to bestow upon this person balance, the ability to balance themselves out from a situation, strength. I said the strength of 1,000 men. Did I say 1,000 or 100? Whatever. A lot of men. A lot of strong men. One woman is probably as strong as 1,000 men, let me tell you. The Page of Cups, like I said, it's fresh. It's brand new. Somebody beginning anew. Somebody's going to have the opportunity to start over. And I know you could say, like, oh, you're going back to a page, but maybe you were an empress or maybe you were a queen. Yeah, fuck that. Don't even put that out there. A page is new and hopeful and fresh, or they're supposed to be. And like I said, hope. on the two cards next to each other. Somebody should have no issues coming out better on the other side. I'm not saying how long it's going to take this person to heal from this situation. It's not for me to say. But once they do, on the other side, golden. And part of the judgment that the divine is making in this situation, part of that judgment is the fact that this person is going to be provided for and taken care of for by God, by their angels, by their ancestors, by their dearly departed loved ones. Someone is going to be nourished back to health, mental, emotional, physical, sexual, whatever is needed. This person is going to be taken care of. And when I look at the star card, I don't want to put out there that this person is favored because I don't necessarily, it's not that I don't believe in that. It's not that I haven't talked about it in the past. I just, unless I like hear it, I don't really like to speculate on that. I don't really think that is for anybody to speculate on other than the divine. But if this person is not considered favored, this is someone that when they come out on the other side, there's going to be an opportunity for them to rise even further. To move towards like their Two of Cups, their Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, whatever, however you want to, their abundance. And it's kind of funny because this kind of gives, with the oracle, it kind of gives kind of like a doom and gloom kind of scenario, but I'm not really getting that. When all is said and done and this person comes out on the other side and they have the opportunities they might not have had in the past, because that's part of the judgment here. With the Two of Wands, it's like this person could have their pick of jobs, lovers, whatever, like this person could literally be greeted on the other side with all these offers and opportunities to do things. It says pick your poison, choose your doom, but I'm not getting like a negative about it. It's more like somebody's really gonna be shocked by how far they come. And I'm just going to say this too, whether this person necessarily believes in God, the divine, spirituality, stuff like that, with the two cards next to each other that say hope, the Page of Cups, the Star, I do believe that this person has some type of recognition of divine guidance, even if they don't necessarily feel like they're chosen or they get that, or you know what I mean? I feel like in this situation, they're going to see something turn for them. They're going to see something work out for them. And they're going to realize, oh, like maybe this was here for me all along. Someone was for me all along. God was for me all along. The Judgment card says they're back and they remember everything. God sees everything. God literally sees everything. It's always so astounding to me that people think that they can just do whatever they fucking want to other people in situations and that nobody's going to notice. Nobody's going to say anything. And I'm just looking at this Judgment card too. It, like there's what looks to be like a priest, a minister with a bullhorn, and they're like yelling out something. There's a beacon in the background, and then there's what looks to be like zombies, lost souls in the front. I'm just going to say this, whatever whomever was judged, or like I said, it could have been a group of people that did something, a group of people that was judged. I don't think whoever this is was their first quote unquote victim. I think this is a group of people, or one person, again, take how it resonates, who has spread chaos far and wide. And God finally looked upon this one situation and was like, nah, no, no, mm-mm. I'm going to draw the line. It's going to stop here. And that's why judgment was called. It wasn't necessarily because of this one person. It was because a whole never ending cycle of bullshit from either a group of people or one person. A lot of toxicity. Sorry, you guys. I don't feel good. Like, I felt like I had like stomach issues like all day. But it's like here, high up in my chest. I don't know what that is. It's not heartburn. It almost feels like I should be out of breath too. I don't know. It's weird. And then I felt fine. I took a nap earlier and I woke up and I felt pretty okay. I walked a little bit. I went and met my dad, and as soon as I ate, like I could feel it, like sitting in like my whole friggin' chest. I think whoever this is too that was done wrong, that is suffering the Three of Swords, that is the survivor. Okay, I don't want to say victim. I don't really like that term. Um I keep looking at the strength card. It says she tames the monster within barely. I think whomever this is, feminine or masculine, right? It doesn't matter. I think they're really upset. They're really pissed off about a situation. Whatever happened to them, I think it was heartbreaking, upsetting, and then it kind of moved into angry, right? It's like the stages of grief. And I think that's, I'm just going to say, I think that's why when God stepped in and cast judgment on the situation, on all the people involved, I think, again, part of the judgment for healing was geared towards this person because God saw in them that propensity for anger, and just the thought that, and you guys know I don't really give a shit about triggers, but trigger warning. I don't really give a shit about triggers, but I will say trigger warning. That this person could actually possibly self harm. Like they're so fucking angry about a situation. It's almost like I don't have anybody else to take that anger out on, so I'm going to take it out on me. And I think that's why God stepped in and offered temperance, strength, clarity, and a new beginning with the Page of Cups and the Star and the Two of Wands, because this person needs it. Because if they were left to their own devices to heal on their own, they might not have been able to do that. At least not in a way that would have been healthy for them, if that makes sense. Again, I don't really give a shit about people's triggers. I just don't want, whatever. Trigger warning, no trigger warning. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Friday evening, a wonderful weekend. Just a reminder, because I had an update for Sunday. Tomorrow I will be doing readings as normal, affirmations, the collective, the tarot collective. Sunday is technically my day off. It's my last day of vacation, as it were. Um, I will be doing affirmations in the morning. I need to be at my friend's church by 8:39 because I'm helping her with her catering business. She's doing this little kind of like around the world kind of thing where she's giving out I think she's giving out free food. I don't think they're charging. And it's going to kind of promote her business. So I offered to help her a few weeks ago. So I'm going to help her on Sunday. I won't be out of there until 2. I probably won't be home until like 3. You gals. I'm just gonna do affirmations on Sunday. I'm not gonna even bother thinking about doing readings. I'm gonna give myself some time because tomorrow and Sunday I'm planning on writing for the second book, laying down like an outline and chapters and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, tomorrow will be the last day for readings, and then Sunday's my day off. So again, I hope everybody has a lovely night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.